Welcome on into today's YouTube video where I'm going to be giving you the top 15 tips for the map Consulate. If you were looking to learn different operator tricks, angles, parkour spots and many different camera positions for the map Consulate, then this is the video for you. If you do of course find any of these tips useful, be sure to drop a like on the video. Without further ado, let's get into the tip. First of all, we're going to be starting off with a fantastic nomad air jab placement you can use to stop a very common run out. And it also includes a big mistake that players will often make with it too. A common run out is to hop out from yellow stairs and get the drop on your enemy here, which is done by many players. And to stop this, you can place an air jab down. And often players will make a big mistake where they place the air jab at the top of the window instead of at the bottom. When you place it at the top, it's going to be a lot less effective because you're wasting a lot less time for the defender. I would recommend placing it at the bottom because then they're going to jump out the window, fall, hit the ground, and then the air jab goes off, which is going to delay even more of their time and going to give you more time to take them out. And the best part about it too is that the defender won't be able to predict it because they can't hear the sound because it's so far away, whereas if you place it at the top of the window, they can very easily hear that sound. The next tip is going to be a parkour spot so you can get a little bit of an elevated angle onto the yellow stairs and the top of yellow. It's fairly straightforward to do. All you have to do is look for a vault prompt on this ledge right here. Once you eventually get it, which doesn't take too much time of doing, you can hop up onto it here. You get a little bit of an elevated angle, which makes it a lot easier to see, and you don't have any glass in your way. None of the metal bars on the window are going to be blocking you too. You can also move around to the other side if you'd like to, and overall it's really useful when trying to get a different position. Next up, we have the plant position behind a bulletproof chair. Often the default plant on console office for Consulate is to get it down behind the desk, which many players do. However, an even better plant spot is planting it directly behind the chair, not just the desk, because a certain part of that chair is going to be completely bulletproof. As you can see here, when I shoot my bullets at it, when we take a look at the other side, no bullets end up coming through, which means when you go to plant there, you can't get shot from that angle. Makes it a little bit easier for you to get that plant down in the heat of the moment. Next up, we have a fantastic zero camera spot you can use to take out any bandit charges on the garage floor without actually having to enter the building, completely risk-free. All you have to do is come over to the Consulate window right here where piano is. All you need to do is rappel up, a vertical rappel, upside down rappel, and then you can open a little bit in the barricade, shoot your zero camera on through, and bam, there you go. You have a fantastic view not only of the whole garage, but also yellow stairs as well, which means you can get a great view and also take out that bandit charge. Again, you can put another zero camera here too, to take out multiple of them. You don't even have to enter the building. If you do run into some trouble trying to get that breach open, whether you can't take out the bandit or vertical play is being held by potentially a vigil on piano, you can use this technique to get it on through, but be quick. We are currently on tip number 5, and the last few tips really are quite special, so make sure you stick around to the end for them. For tip number 5, we have a fantastic hold you can pull off on yellow stairs to simply cover that angle and pretty much pick yourself up a guaranteed kill for anyone who's going to be coming around that corner. Head into this room here and you need to make a little bit of a setup. You need to shoot a lot of bullet holes into the wall, which is essentially going to be the decoy bullet holes for your position. Then make 2 or 3 bullet holes that are going to be your line of sight looking onto yellow stairs. As you can see here, this angle is going to get you a perfect headshot onto the yellow stair position once they swing around that corner. And the best part is too, when you swing this corner as an attacker from this POV, you can barely see anything. You just see a bunch of bullet holes. You have no clue whether someone is going to be behind them or not. And before they've even seen this, you've probably killed them. Next up is a fantastic play you can use with Maestro with your cameras to completely confuse the enemy and cause them a little bit of pain. What I'd recommend you to do is place one Maestro camera in this position here by the vending machine and the other one across the other way of the garage. What you were able to do here is completely torment anyone on yellow stairs and any other position essentially. But on top of that, these Maestro cameras are also decent positions covering any other angle, so it works both ways. All you have to do is rotate between the different Maestro cameras, flicking between them, and you can pretty much laser your opponent. Next up, we have a fantastic trick you can do to completely catch the enemy off guard. All you have to do is come over here, open up this hatch. Before you do that, walk across to the other side. When you open up the hatch, you are not going to fall down. You will be sitting on this little ledge here. And what you can do on this ledge is move around. You can come off the ledge very easily and go back on it straight away, even in the corner. So when the player rotates in as an attacker, they think that hatch is open, that no one's going to be there, they go to look for an angle down below, but you're waiting there to take them out. Next up is a great vault cam you can use to cover yellow stairs. At the start of the round, just quickly run out, place your Valkyrie camera in this blue little container right here. Now, the reason why this vault cam is so useful because nobody is going to be checking for it here. The common yellow stairs Valkyrie cameras are on the palm tree and pretty much anywhere outside. Now, no one expects this because, quite frankly, you're not going to be looking at it too much because when they're trying to swing the corner, get angles onto yellow, it's going to be facing the opposite direction, which is really useful for you to get an angle on them with your Valkyrie camera, and it has a great view too. Not many people are going to suspect it. Next up, if you're looking to get an easier angle when the players are going to be planting the diffuser, all you have to do is bring Oryx. If you have an Oryx on your team, it's really handy to do when you're playing console office. If you're looking to counter that default plant spot again, all you have to do is run or dash into that desk with Oryx, and you're going to destroy the majority of its surroundings, which means you can have multiple angles seeing through to the other side where they're going to be planting. So if someone does go for that plant, you can swing the corner and get the wallbang on them. Next up, a great way to counter anyone holding a common spot where the van is simply to bring a sledge. And here we are going to be using the sledge nade trick. This trick is fantastic for getting people out of those spots that are really annoying to counter, and often the only way to get them out of it is to get a nade. If you come over to this spot here when you're playing vertically, if you throw your nade in this direction, then swing your sledgehammer straight after, the nade is going to drop through and eventually it will explode pretty quickly. Remember, if you want it to explode instantly when it drops, make sure to leave a little bit of time in between. You'll take out anyone holding that. Again, another spot that you can use this on is this over here where the van is. Now this one is a little more complicated as it is a lot harder to get to. However, all you have to do is make your sledgehammer spot round here. Then if you throw your nade in again, it will work and it will drop right here in front of them. Again, if you roll it, it's going to work a lot better because it'll be able to go a little bit further. Tip number 12 is a fantastic rush you can pull off with pretty much anyone who has some soft destruction. A great example would be Sledge or Ash. What you have to do is come in through this main entrance here, breach it open, drop down the hatch instantly, and again you're practically already on your way to garage site. Make your way through here, take out anyone there if need be. You can rotate through the soft walls where there are a ton of them in this garage area. Next up, if you want to take out the bandit charge with a zero camera, a little bit more of a risky spot is to send it through a drone hole. Risky, I know, but you will have to be quicker with your reactions for this one. If you have no other way of entering through because you need to take out those charges, send your zero camera on through, quickly switch onto it and take out any bandit charge remaining there. Tip number 14 is if you pick up a very dirty kill. Well, there's a soap dispenser you can use to go and wash your hands after you've committed a sin by one-tapping someone right in the head. Next up, again, to counter that default plant spot we all know and love on Consulate, you'll need a MELUSI Banshee and a C4. What you should do is open up a little bit in the soft wall or the soft floor, throw your C4 on through, then place your gadget over to make your little surprise a little more hidden. When anyone goes to take it out after rappelling on through, if you hear them rappel through or try and take it out, detonate that C4 and off they go with the rest of them. Those right there were the top 15 Consulate tips for Rainbow Six Siege. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to drop a like on the video and subscribe for more tips and tricks just like this. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.